So this anger management counselor is about to get mad and shoot a pastor. Now the counselor's name is Latasha, and Latasha is about 37 when all this starts, and she's living in Little Rock, Arkansas, and she's a social worker and an anger management counselor. But Latasha has a problem. Her marriage is in a really bad place. Things just don't seem to be working out. And one day in 2017, she decides to get some counseling from this pastor that she had met through her church. The pastor, his name is Brodus. So she meets with Pastor Brodus for their first session, and I guess Latasha must be feeling a connection because she starts telling him everything about how she's feeling lack of love in the relationship with her husband and how she doesn't feel emotionally fulfilled and whatnot. And I guess Pastor Brodus is saying all the right things back, and it goes so well that Latasha decides to meet with him for a second session. Here's the thing about this second session, though. At this session, Pastor Brodus starts looking at Latasha like she kind of fine. And I guess as she's telling him more and more about her failing marriage, he feels like this is his moment to make a move, and he and Latasha start making out. And one thing leads to another, and pretty soon they are a-smashing. And this is great for Latasha. I mean, suddenly she's getting everything that's been missing in her marriage. So from here, she and Pastor Brodus decide to start a relationship. Here's the problem with them starting a relationship, though. Not only is she still married, but Pastor Brodus is also married. So they gotta keep all this side smashing a secret. Now, during this secret affair, Latasha actually starts going through the process of getting a divorce. Pastor Brodus does not. He keeps his marriage going. And he also lays down a list of very strict rules for their secret affair. He tells her she has to download this specific messaging app where their messages immediately disappear after being seen. He tells her that she has to pay her own way when she goes on trips with him. That way his bank statements don't tip off his wife. Not only that, but he seems to be a somewhat controlling guy. Like when they stay in hotel rooms, he orders her to always be naked. And he'll legitimately get angry at her if she forgets, or if she gets cold and puts clothes on. And at some point, he starts demanding that she always call him sir, and answer things with yes sir or no sir. And of course, all of these are huge red flags to you and me. But Latasha, she's not trying to see that. She's in love with this dude. In fact, she likes him so much that she even starts buying him fancy gifts, like nice bourbons or